The last half hour was some of the most emotional conversations I've had. You guys must remember chasing TJ Walsh with his family, finding him homeless and heroin addicted on the streets of Philadelphia.
How are you?
He agreed to enter rehab and to enter detox.
When I heard that you guys were out looking for me, it kind of scared me, but deep down inside, I knew that it was a godsend.
At the end of that story, I walked him right into the detox facility and said my goodbyes. Now, when I called the family to find out how TJ was doing, I talked to Christy, his sister, and she told me that he's out of rehab. And obviously, I got excited. And then she told me, no, he walked out of rehab.
We were in the middle of the woods at this beautiful rehab place, and it's, as much as I wanted to be there, I knew from the moment I got there it wasn't going to work.
This morning, I met Christy at her apartment, and it took about an hour for her to come outside because she was so emotional and so scared to see TJ that she just couldn't muster the strength to get downstairs, but she did. And this time, we found him right away.
You always want to have one more. And the last time I used, I didn't know it was going to be the last time I used. My every waking thought was, I really just want to get high once more, just to have, you know, as this is my goodbye to drugs or whatever.
When he was in an enclosed building, he felt like he was losing his mind. He got back out here to his friends and the people that he calls family.
I've had a lot of good friends during high school and college, my childhood, but the people I've met out here, and I'm still friends with out here, it's like no one I've met before in my life. Right. It's a special connection you have with the people out here.
And you know what they said to him when he got here?
I got the same response from them that my family would have given me, you know, like, what did you do? And I said,
they were mad at you?
Yeah, they said, oh, you had this opportunity, and you were talking about getting clean for a while, and we thought that you would be out of here before anyone, and that's what I said. I knew the moment I walked out the door to rehab. I knew before I left, so I'm making the biggest mistake of my life, but I'm willing to leave. I'm willing to leave a comfortable rehab with an executive chef and great counselors to go back to the streets of Philadelphia. Like, it makes no sense.
Does he take any responsibility for the unbelievable pain he's causing all the people around him?
As much as everyone thinks that I don't understand the whole gravity of the situation, I'm not a stupid person. I'm the one causing the problems. I see what it's doing to my family, and being out here, it's almost like you can hide from it.
You know, that day, it turned out to be one of the greatest days I've ever been a part of. And I think we were all blinded by the fact that he was entering and not the fact that there's a lot more to be done.
I always have to have it my way. I mean, things have to be done my way or it's not going to work. From the second I agreed to go through the whole treatment process, it was no longer any of my decision.
Rohan, do you buy any part of that? I mean, I can't imagine more hollow words than that.
You know what, Bill? You weren't sitting in front of him and talking to him. I saw the pain in his soul. I saw the pain in his eyes. He is crushed by seeing Christy crying next to him. That's why he's hiding under this bridge. It's not to avoid their feelings. It's this drug coursing through his veins that he can't control, and he's trying to curb this addiction.
It was a sober TJ that made the decision to walk out of the rehab clinic.
When you talk about addicts, they're never, ever fully cured. The drug is so powerful. I do believe that he would like to change.
I am totally devastated for this family. The fact that you get all this hope, that you think this time is going to be different, you almost get used to feeling that loss. You feel like you've lost that person, and then there's a spark of hope, like I'm going to get him back, we're going to get him back. And then to have that just, I'm sorry.
And I understand how tough and emotional the story is. I think what you've done is you've really put a light on the fact that every different family has a different struggle. It's not the same. You can't paint with a broad brush on this thing. So keep going, and we'll see more on Monday.